Hey guys, Opie with First Light Gear here. Just hanging out with Tex, tying up some flies. Tonight we're just tying up some egg patterns. Been using a lot of them steelhead fishing, and box is getting a little bit low, so wanted to tie up some more so we're ready to fish for steelhead this weekend. Probably heading out Sunday. What I got in front of me, basically all that you need is a little bit of big foam egg yarn. I like to use Big Foam brand. It's pretty good. Thread. This is about 70 denier. A bobbin, and I like to use whip finisher and some hooks. I'm using Tiemco 105 size 10 for my steelhead egg patterns. So let's show you how to do it. It's pretty simple and pretty easy. We're just gonna zoom in here and show you how to do it. What you're gonna do is just take that Tiemco egg hook, or you can use mustads, or I don't know, whatever your favorite variety of hook is. I'm gonna put that there in the vise. You're gonna take your thread and get it situated in your bobbin, run through. And you're going to go ahead and lay down a little bit of a base here on your hook, about halfway between the eye of the hook and the bend in the hook. And what you're doing here is you're just locking that thread on, so it's not going to slip or rotate. You can see I'm putting some pressure there. You're going to trim off this tag end, and then you're just going to take your foam, and depending on how you like your eggs, if you like your eggs a little bit more firm, you can double up one of these strands of foam, which I'm going to do right now. I usually tie some firmer, some loose. And so you take that foam, it's doubled up, and what you're going to do is you're going to wrap once around a little bit loose, and then that second time the same hole, and then you're just going to cinch it down. Then you're going to wrap it a couple more times to get it locked on there, building up a little bit of tension. Make sure it stays up. Then you're going to do 5 or 6 wraps right there in front of the foam. Take your whip finishing tool, and you're just going to whip finish it. I like to do 2, that way I can use my eggs a little bit longer before they fall apart. You're going to trim off your thread, and then you're just going to take all of this foam that you have on here, and you're pulling up as hard. You can see I'm bending the hook. You want to really put some pressure on it, and then you're just going to cut in a slight arc, keeping that pressure on there, and voila, you have your egg pattern. And that's pretty much all there is to it. There's an egg fly. The next week or so, that'll be in my box on the end of my line in a steelhead's mouth. So it's pretty simple. Have yourself a cup of tea or a cocktail if you want, beer. Tie up a whole pile of them in a night. It's great fun just sitting around with the guys and hand boning it up a little bit and tying up some flies. Saves you a lot of money at the fly shop when you're getting ready to head out. And it's just a really simple, easy pattern. 1, 2, 3. So egg patterns come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. One of my favorites is the clown egg. And what you're just going to do is you're just going to take a variety of colors, usually throw in a green, a couple different oranges, and a pink, and you're going to throw them all together and tie up a fly. So we're going to zoom in so you can get another look at how I wrap them up and show you how we do a clown egg. So you're going to drop another hook in the vise, And then you're just gonna wrap that thread on there again, build up a little base to lock it on there. Trim off that tag end. Take your foam. In this case we have the 4 different colors that we're going to be using for a clown egg. We have orange, light orange, pink, and that chartreuse green. Just going to throw those on there. Once over. Again, cinching it down tight so it doesn't rotate that much. And then back to the front. Whip finish. Just like before, you're going to pull up on all that, provide some tension, and then just cut it. And on that fly right there, you can see the different colors depending on which side you look at it. Also note that where you cut it, how far once you have the hook pulled up, how far you cut is going to determine how big your egg is. So in this case, this is kind of a larger egg for steelhead. I tend to like them a little bit smaller, kind of like this one. You can see kind of the different sizes, but that's your egg pattern. There's not much to it. Really, it's easy. You can tie them up pretty fast. You get going once you get in a groove. Stick with the color. You can tie up a couple per minute. So it's fast and easy. I'm gonna get back to tying them up so I have flies in my fly box. It's kind of unfortunate I lost my main fly box on the stream, or I didn't lose it. I know exactly where it is at. It's that Chicago hole on the Pure Marquette River in the flies only section. If anybody sees it, get it back to me. See you guys later.